my little bro another ass whooping. Y'all saw the last video. Let's get this shit popping. I'm the Vikings, my nigga, and he the white ass Cowboys. Nigga, and we playing Super Bowl, I want to tear that nigga up. You don't mirror motherfucker. I want that shit toasted. Nigga, don't put it on my head.
Oh, you can't toast it. You're not toasting it with a lighter. What do lighters do? Nothing. They only smoke cigarettes.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Nigga, back up, guys, man.
Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas at NRG Stadium in Houston. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Y'all know niggas not even supposed to be up here.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught at the 25. Big game there on the first play of the game. 58 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for house people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And not great starting field position here for the offense. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. Third down here.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on fourth down here. On fourth down, they do snap it. Bradford, he's going to loft one deep left side here. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So with their backs practically backed up against the goal line, just why did they do that?
I'm taking it from the other perspective because I have zero answer about why.
And y'all, the reason I went for it is because I wanted to see if he really would get that score by me fucking.
And you're almost incredulous. You're like, what are they planning on doing here?
First
what
guy,
kind of crazy
good,
play
man.
should we expect to see? But there's no way they should pick that up here, and they didn't.
And now incredible field position. Here's Prescott. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. To throw is Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
4th down, Prescott. And it is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line.
Honestly, I wish I could have seen me right now. I would have
to the
been
red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done. Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. On 2nd down, Peterson. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Bradford from his own end zone on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. The 13 yards that time at a first.
I was about to get that first. I can't have. I couldn't cook that shit.
Bradford now to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And then my nigga
stopped.
stopped.
Off Byron Jones. And he's able to
I
get
could've
back
moved,
here
my
to
nigga.
the 43-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on.
Not today.
2nd down.
We wasn't about to score before.
When all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. Throwing, Prescott. He's going to take another shot here. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown,
if y'all saw me play my home, remember that game.
Panic that emerges. You got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball.
Now look,
and guess what?
Same team. What playing my little brother?
They managed to get
nigga keep talking about you. Every time he see me play, I said I gotta beat your ass.
He's gonna go up top again.
You hear that?
To Williams, but it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he's gonna get.
And then I pushed that dead Ryan bitch ass on the ground.
Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback.
He
stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week?
Yeah, he just started
looking forward to this opportunity. And the second part
he probably was tired
when
and
you're a
got
young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets. But oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
First down, Bradford. And this is incomplete.
Holding offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. From the gun, Bradford. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to right. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs.
We know that shit was on you, bro.
Vikings have taken
You are on YouTube. I'm like.
We've talked to coaches coaches, and we've had quoted back to
Like I tell niggas, I don't take these L's on YouTube. If I'm not on YouTube, you might get that dub, but I ain't like playing right. But when I'm on YouTube,
I'll hit you, and it worked really well for
when
them.
I'm on YouTube, it's a dumb rap.
Format to send it away now following the touchdown.
Y'all niggas, move. Y'all in my personal space.
Fielded a few yards into the end zone.
This is my game area, goddammit.
On the return. This year, he stopped
You
where he
touching me.
would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25.
Yeah, outside,
Dallas
nigga.
gets set to take the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, Elliott. He juked him. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
2 plays in a row, the defense won, stacking up the running game. They've got to feel good about themselves, but something has to be in the back of their minds. Are we being set up for something big? They've got to be careful.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And here's another.
I wasn't even paying attention. I was taking my
with
picture.
a pick. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
Now, and that's caught inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First down, here's a run with Peterson. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Second down, Bradford. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. The linebacker, Justin Durant, with a pick. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter. So 1 quarter down here in Super Bowl 51. It's a close game here early on. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That was halftime?
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And on 2nd and 10 now. They'll come out in the pistol. A second down throw for Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Holding offense. Wow. Shot caller.
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
I got this.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on 3rd down.
Partner, I know you call the play-by-play, but you know your ball. If I throw these numbers at you, all right, 6 yards shy of 2,000 of total yards from scrimmage for a rookie running back. What do you think?
Sounds like me in high school.
Sounds like you doing it, right?
It's really fascinating in what he was able to do. The thing for me, though, he did that as a rookie. Where do you go from here?
I thought
can you keep going up from those numbers your sophomore campaign?
I think that you can. He's had examples of that preceding him in the NFL. Some guys who are in the Hall of Fame right now. Remember, he had 16 total touchdowns because it's not just his ability to run it. He can catch it out of the backfield as well. No one plays harder than this guy does, down in and down out. I think he's just going to keep getting better.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's 3rd down.
And there was a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd.
Playing coverage here.
Now Prescott. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. We haven't even escaped the 1st half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the 1st half,
that's me.
Intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And now here come the Cowboys. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
You just don't want to do that to yourself on YouTube. I'm going to play yourself.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Prescott on 4th down. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy.
This nigga happy, y'all. I wish I had a camera. I wish I could see this nigga's face. This nigga had that face like when you first see pussy for the first time.
Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just
for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here 1st half. Why go for the lead right now? And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Boy, they're down
Man,
only
y'all
one
know
score.
y'all,
Still
bro.
first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick.
We getting this right here.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job.
Let's go.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, they signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Super Bowl 51 after this.
Super Bowl 51.
A reminder,
Cowboys like
this we'll get highlights of the
the
Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. They find some open field here. That one goes for 36 yards.
What really hurts defenses on screen passes is if they eat up one of their levels right away. Because, you know, most defenses, 3 levels. D-line, linebacker, secondary. But on a screen pass, you're inviting the defensive line to get past them. And then you throw the ball over their heads. And now there's just 2 levels left to try and stop big guys out in front of a guy running with the football.
7 yards on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a 2nd down throw for Bradford. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw it out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback.
Who are you?
Are my feet going to get caught inbounds?
Thinking about money all day. Her your girl was gay. What she want? Okay. Nigga. Go over.
Drop it.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Tyrone Crawford able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum.
This nigga hits the middle button.
Almost with each passing
and that's
game.
how I got my
sack. Defensive ends nowadays and the way that they
I could have had that first down
way across the field.
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean. They can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair.
Now a hit, and the ball comes out. Bradford's lost it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I was about to die for it.
Inside 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
I should have had that in my head, but I said I was so right. I was so right here.
In the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. That'll bring up
Dez,
second
down.
Well, you mind if we go off
boy.
topic for a second? You know I like to do that randomly. AFC playoff contenders for this year that didn't make it last season. Who do you have that might get in?
Well, I think Cincinnati's got to be considered there. Maybe they'd have an offseason that's calm, and they go into this season and try and get back to the playoffs where they had been perennials. How about Denver?
Yeah.
Remember last year, they didn't have the quarterback to start. Trevor Siemian played pretty well overall, but maybe they can get solidified there and ride that strong defense right back into the playoffs. I'm going to give you a couple a little bit off the pace. Indianapolis cannot afford to squander Andrew Luck, one of the better young quarterbacks in the game. They've got to get back to the playoffs. And Buffalo, brand new head coach, brand new people running the ball club.
This dumb nigga keep on throwing this. Ryan, I'm gonna fuck that nigga's ankle.
Help me out, partner. Was that
18 seconds till halftime. Look at shit. Highlights, nigga. The stats, nigga. Back it, nigga.
Surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott surveying the field, looking deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different...
That's caught at the 25. So we've reached halftime at a low-scoring 51st Super Bowl from Houston. As we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley
touchdown,
for our EA Sports halftime report.
But y'all, you know, if you just now come in or anything, bro, I got the Vikings. My bro got the Cowboys. Right now, it's all looking good for me.
All right, let's roll those highlights.
Got that pick.
First and 10, Prescott's under pressure and throws the pick. Smith's the one who makes the pick to give a boost to his defense. Offense now with the shot after the pick. Bradford's going to complete the pass. After the long pass, he'll score. Offense out now following the turnover. Under pressure here.
I actually threw that pick, though, key.
Jones is in position, and he's the one who comes away with the ball. Offense now with the shot after the interception. Prescott's got the completion here, and this goes 41 yards for the score. This cuts the deficit to 1.
All right, let's go.
Thank you, Larry. Plenty of
Oh, and I got the ball first. Let's go. Let's go.
This
nigga keep on doing that
onside
kick.
An onside kick attempt. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And now back onto the field. Here comes the Cowboys defense. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency.
You a Cowboys fan, Kimbo?
Coupled with, you and I both know the special teams.
I don't like the Cowboys.
They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? Now I guarantee that's
caught inside the 20. 26 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Vikings.
And make sure y'all hit that like button and that
He's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
And watch the other videos. So, they can show your boy White King some love out there.
Like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Eluding the pressure right. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Working out of the gun, Bradford. This will be caught at about the 6. And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control.
And make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe. I already said it.
Game opportunity eludes them, and
the boy White King
a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means
oh, he is a Cowboys fan.
Plays themselves, so we call sudden change.
Whoa, no start.
Let's
start the Cowboys. I got one dude playing with the Cowboys and Cowboys fan on there. Let me show y'all what we do to Cowboys. Let me start fucking around.
Everyone is looking for the hot
because nobody was watching videos for a second. So I'm like this. I want to play like it.
Try and get things going.
And now here's another interception.
Another one.
By Harrison Smith. And his crew will take over at
Let's go, baby. That's what we do. This is what we do. I'm gonna show y'all what we do to the weak ass Cowboys. Yeah, damn it. I was about to use Green Bay just to do that shit.
Wasn't it Kurt Coleman? With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Burnt his ass. Burnt his ass.
Touchdown, Vikings. Cordero Patterson, 54 yards.
Hey, bro.
Vikings find a way to stretch
and
their lead.
Bro, come on now. And I got that TV.
Let's go.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get the top
gamer
speed
tag
to
too.
complete that play.
You know, add me. My gamer tag should be in the description, like Kimbo. So add me on PlayStation if you got PlayStation 4 if you got it.
And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule.
And share this video so your friends will watch this too, because I will be doing pranks pretty soon. Little joke.
That's a disappointment. Some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
This is Elliott, and he'll
I'm not bro, Kenfo, drop your gamer tag, because my uncle got an Xbox. You got the Xbox One?
Up here going with some tempo. They go to Elliott again. Oh, what a move. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
You got the Xbox One or the Xbox 360? If you got the Xbox One, I'm going to my uncle's and you got Madden 17. So I get to play you. Oh, yeah. Make sure you drop your gamer tag in the comments.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. They come out here in the eye. They'll run it now. Here's Dunbar. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run.
I'll play another game after this?
Second level player.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Kenfo, make sure you hit that notification, because after this game, you want to be playing Infinite Warfare, zombies and shit like that.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's third down. The numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here's third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more.
Yeah, perhaps. I do it again, but
look credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more.
That's a play anyway.
They have to feel good.
They going through the walls and shit. And Madden need to step their game up.
Holding offense.
4th and 9 or 3rd and 19? You give me a 3rd and 19, I got another chance to get another play in before 4th down. So which one? Oh, let's see. Retarded ass. You got me right there through almost to the first.
Here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Bradford to throw for it on 4th. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll get
to 3rd, because you have a chance, buddy.
Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Let's look ahead for a quick minute. We don't have the schedules yet for next year, but what we do have are the 5 international games that will be played, 4 in London and then 1 again in Mexico. Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans, Cleveland, Minnesota, Rams in Arizona, those in London, and then Mexico's going to get a great game. The Raiders and New England.
Yeah, you're exactly.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl.
You know we're going to
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him,
and he will score. Touchdown.
I don't know where he's going to put this again.
Cordero Patterson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. One man in the backfield, Elliott. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Little lull in the action here to go over an offseason storyline that's kind of interesting. L.A. a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have 2 with the move from San Diego to L.A. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less culture shock.
Less culture shock, less, you know, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's a transition is not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium, essentially, for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously, trying to create an identity in the market they haven't been in a long time. They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played 1 season as such. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
10 yards to go on 3rd. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 4. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. And that's going to make it 4th down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Prescott to throw it. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
2nd down now after the incompletion.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put down the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially
after starting a tough spot
defensively, but a good start
there. Yeah, I caught that nigga flipping for a second.
Confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on 1st down.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 3rd down, Bradford. inside the 10-yard line. They avoid disaster. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Bradford now. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cordero Patterson with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Bradford going to throw for it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And a big turnover there.
8-7. They get all these things. You don't get. I can get off these dumb
attempt. They pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted.
You thought you were about to get the ball out there?
If you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Special teams coaches spend a lot of time scheming things up, but this was just a bad return.
Get this safety,
get my 2 points out to try to put points on the board.
Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, you happy, ain't
but it showed confidence. Hey,
you happy
I've got confidence in you
guys.
Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Brian Robinson in on the tackle. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Now Dunbar. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Defense does their job here, and now for the punter and the special teams unit, a nightmare. You're snapping from your own 1-yard line.
And that job they did, no leverage for the offense. They got underneath, held their ground.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not.
You a dumbass nigga. I would have pumped that shit. I'm too close. I would have been too close to my nigga.
Maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game, where they've just given up points, gotten pushed around, so to speak.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead
and
continue to add
over
to
the
their
fat
score.
raised team.
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The Vikings defense getting ready to go. And they had a great 4th down stop last time that set their offense up great. Offense able to score. So offense probably over there saying, hey, do that again.
Exactly what they're saying. That's working together. That's being in tandem right there. Stop them on defense. Offense gets great field position, rolls in and puts points on the board. I think you're exactly right. Can you do it for us one more time? We'll take it.
And they'll try and do it again. Tackle made by Everson Griffin. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. 2 minutes to go in Super Bowl 51 from Houston. We're back to crown a champion after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And got his man complete.
That's some fake shit.
Play that time through the air. 32 yards.
and they pick up the first down on a fourth down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on third down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
They run the counter now. It's Peterson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Bradford to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good pickup there at 20 yards. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They run again with Peterson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
1 receiver left, 3 to the right. One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time is run out on this ball
yeah, I already know why team
and they
gotta
have
take
done
that.
it. The Minnesota Vikings are the Super Bowl champions. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the land of 10,000 lakes. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What an our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Y'all already know what it is. It's YTN Ken, folks. What, coming out with another W. Had the Vikings go. I had them win the Super Bowl, or like the sorry Cowboys. But y'all know what it is. Hit that like button, subscribe to this video, share it so your friends get to see it. Peace.